They came to the river for peace. What happened was unexpected. They arrived at the river just before sunset, when the water looked like melted gold and the air felt lighter than it had all week. It was supposed to be simple. No phones, no arguments. Just a few hours away from the noise that had been following them everywhere. News. Alerts. Unpaid bills, unspoken resentments. Martha kicked off her shoes and let her feet sink into the cool mud. "This is all I wanted," she said, more to herself than anyone else. Her brother Ethan nodded, skipping stones with careful precision, counting each bounce as if it mattered. Their father, Henry, stood a few steps back, staring at the slow current like it might answer questions. He'd never learned how to ask. For a while it worked. The river did what rivers do. It quieted them. Breathing slowed. Shoulders dropped. Even the past seemed willing to wait. Then Ethan noticed something drifting downstream. At first, it looked like a bundle of branches tangled together. Then it turned, and the sunlight caught a flash of blue. Fabric. A backpack. "Dad," Ethan said quietly. "Do you see that?" Henry squinted, his calm expression tightening. The backpack bumped against a rock near the shore and stopped, half submerged. No one moved. The river kept flowing, indifferent. Martha stepped closer and reached out with a stick, pulling it toward land. The zipper was open. Inside were a child's sneakers, soaked and heavy, and a laminated school ID with a smiling photo that felt painfully out of place by the water. For a moment, none of them spoke. Peace drained out of the air, replaced by something colder and heavier. Henry broke the silence. "We need to call this in." As he pulled out his phone, his hands trembled. Not from fear, but from recognition. He'd spent years convincing himself that the world's problems belonged somewhere else, to other families, other rivers. Standing there, he understood how fragile that belief had always been. Sirens arrived later. Questions followed. The riverbank filled with strangers and flashing lights. Yet amid the chaos, something shifted between them. They hadn't found peace at the river. They found responsibility. On the drive home, no one turned on the radio. Martha stared out the window. Ethan held the ID gently in his lap until they handed it over, and Henry realized that peace was never about escaping the world. Sometimes it was about showing up when the world placed something unbearable in your path and choosing not to look away.